Good afternoon. Welcome to the Midday Mull for Thursday, the 14th of March. The section of Robert Murray McShane's reading scheme that I use in Midday has us beginning to read the book of Proverbs. And the book begins, "The Proverbs of Solomon, son of David, king of Israel, for gaining wisdom and instruction, for understanding words of insight, for receiving instruction in prudent behavior, doing what is right and just and fair." And as I read that, I thought that surely would be the kind of a society we'd all look forward to being part of, a society that is right and just and fair. And we like to think, well, yeah, that's the background to where we live. But as I thought about it, I thought, I'm not sure that people use that as their objective. And I think a lot of people would rather be using what is profitable, what is advantageous, what is to my benefit, what is makes me more accessible, more successful. There's all these other pressures that we have in society that people use to determine how they live. And I'm wondering how many people ever stop and ask, is it right? Is it just? Is it fair? Because that will be the measure I use to judge what I do and what I don't do. So maybe as Christians, we just need to be challenged and say, we will live like this in the world. We will be different. People won't get it. We won't fit in properly, but that's what the situation's been with Christians all along. And we will do what is right and just and fair. And as we look to do that, if you keep reading in the introduction to Proverbs in verse 7, Solomon then writes, "The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction." The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge. And so if we listen to God, we hear his commandments, we see what his standards are, what his demands on our lives are, and we use that to guide us. The fear of God, the fear of the Lord. That's where our wisdom, our knowledge, our sense begins. If we build on that, we will be building well, and we will end up with lives that are right and just and fair. And if more people do that, our society will be better. So be challenged by that. Be encouraged to do that, and know that as we walk with God, we are blessed.